Hey you guys, the book that I chose was The Rainbow Fish by Margaret Feister. And I chose this book because I've just always loved it. It tells a really good story and has a really good moral behind it. And me and my family, we've had this book for years and we've always loved it. So what happens in the book is there is a fish and he has a whole bunch of pretty scales and they call him the rainbow fish. Well, one day a smaller fish comes and asks the rainbow fish if he can have one of his scales. Well, the rainbow fish fusses at the little fish and he's like, "No way, who do you think you are?" And he hurts the little fish's feelings, and then he goes back and tells all of the other fish what happened, and then nobody wants to talk to the rainbow fish anymore. After this, the rainbow fish goes and he tells the starfish, he's like, "Well, what's the point of being pretty if nobody's gonna like me?" And the starfish says, "I don't have the answers for you, but you can go talk to the wise octopus, because the wise octopus can give you an answer." So the rainbow fish goes and he talks to the wise octopus, and he tells him what's happening. And the wise octopus tells him if he wants to get his friends back, he is going to have to give all of his scales away to his friends and the other fish, but he won't be the prettiest fish in the sea anymore. So then the rainbow fish has to make the decision. Does he want to be pretty and not have any friends, or does he want to give away his scales and then have his friends and family back? So the rainbow fish ends up giving all of his scales away, and then he has all of his friends back and everybody's happy. So the moral of the story is basically, if you're not pretty on the outside, on the inside, then there's no point in being pretty on the outside, because just being pretty on the outside isn't enough, because being pretty on the outside isn't going to get you friends and happiness. It's on the inside what counts. And it almost sounds a little cliche, but it's really true. It's always been a really good moral to go by. So some of the things that I put sticky notes by in the book, in the beginning of the story, on the second page, it says, "The other fish were amazed at his beauty. They called him the rainbow fish. 'Come on, rainbow fish,' they would call. 'Come and play with us.' But the rainbow fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer." So at this point, I'm just thinking, the rainbow fish isn't very kind. He's not very friendly. And he just doesn't have a very great personality. After that, the next part that I put a sticky note on this was after the smaller fish asked the rainbow fish for one of his scales, and the rainbow fish responds, "You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are?" cried the rainbow fish. "Get away from me." Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset he told all of his friends what happened. From then on, no one would have anything to do with the rainbow fish. So at this point, I have sad emotions because I feel bad for the little fish who he fussed at. And I'm kind of just wondering, why is the rainbow fish like this? Why does he act like this? And after that, I put a sticky note. This was when he went to go talk to the wise octopus, and it says, "I've been waiting for you," said the octopus with a deep voice. "The waves told me your story. This is my advice. Give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you will discover how to be happy." And at this point, I'm kind of wondering, what is the rainbow fish going to do? What decision is he going to make? Is he going to give some of the scales away? Or is he going to continue to be unhappy but still pretty? And so, like I said, I just think that the book just tells a really good story, and it's a really good lesson for students to learn that it's really important what's on the inside more than what's on the outside.